Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3 S's. I'm your host here, Chantele Francis, here with my lovely co-host, Brazil is back today. How are you, Brazil? What is going on?
I'm doing well. It's fun to be back. Thanks for having me again.
DJ was here a little bit earlier. She said that she missed Reality Realness, and I told her that we're going to go on live again later to have more chats and talk about what's going on in the world of Bachelor Nation, what's happening in Love Island universe, and even maybe a little bit of MTV's The Challenge universe is something that we'll also talk a little bit about. So if this is your first time on Reality Realness, well then welcome. Of course, we are very happy to have you. Oh, look at this. So something new that you haven't seen. I just pressed something on and I don't know what it is. Okay. This is something that you haven't seen. If this is your first time here, please subscribe right down below. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. And we
Cool.
So today we are just kind of chit-chatting, a little gossip fest, little reality TV tea and buzz about what's going on with the shows that we cover. So our favorite shows this summer, definitely Love Island USA Season 2. We also talked a lot about The Bachelorette. So we want to talk to you guys about the drama that is going on. Rachel is in the house here. Rachel, hey y'all, Brazil, I missed you.
Oh, Rachel, you're so cute. Hi, Rachel.
And Carolina, hi ladies, I got my receipts of DM. Okay, yes, I think I'm looking at those now. Cassandra says, hey guys. Okay, so Brazil, why don't you just start us with what you know has been going on lately?
With Love Island?
Yes.
Well, I know that Connor and Mackenzie are the only successful couple.
Right? I mean, we had a feeling that would most likely be the case because he doesn't seem that experienced in relationships, and she was really somebody that was like latched onto him. And I feel like he wouldn't know how to get out of that relationship for a couple of years. So that's no surprise to me in that regard. But what is a surprise to me? Okay, not a surprise. Moira and Calvin, they broke up like immediately, or they, I don't even know if they were ever together. Like they were pretty much
Yeah.
Carrington and Laurel pretended like they were dating for a bit. I think he went to visit her once. I don't know if that actually went through or not, but they are not anything anymore. But then about 2 weeks ago, Jelly broke up. So Johnny and Selly, which was interesting because it seemed like they were doing pretty well. They had a lot of vlogs and stuff like that. They seemed to be getting along. And then they went to Hawaii, it seems. And before I feel like they even came back from Hawaii, they just were like, we're no longer together. So do you have any insight, anything about why they broke up?
I don't. And I don't. Like, the first thing I thought was like maybe like traveling, like maybe they were already like having problems and then like traveling on top of that, because I know that there's people I can and can't travel with, and that's kind of like a deal breaker for me. Like if I'm like going like backpacking in a different country or something like that. But I don't know. I thought maybe that would be like the nail in the coffin, that like they just weren't able to like function as a couple in like the real world. I don't know.
So I have a few different theories. One, maybe on vacation, maybe Johnny got a little bit tipsy and maybe flirted too much with somebody else or whatever, and maybe Selly didn't like it. Maybe Selly finally watched Casa more. Also, though, this is a hot take, Brazil. Some people are saying that it's all for X on the Beach. And so that they are going to be in contention of going on X on the Beach. Because for a couple that seemed to like each other, to break up and the next day they're just be like so happy, and you know what I mean? Like they just don't even seem like they were ever even dating. It like just seems amicable for maybe that to not be something a little bit more is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And then my last theory is that maybe they did it A, for X on the Beach, but also because they knew that Justine and Caleb were going to break up. And so to take the focus completely off their breakup, like maybe they're kind of doing their friends a bit of a solid, being like, listen, like we want to go on X on the Beach. We're going to break up so that we will take a little bit of like that media, that press, and like take it off of you guys, especially since it's alleged that Caleb has had a girlfriend this whole time since he was on the show. Maybe it was a situationship, I don't know, but he wasn't fully available. And are you heartbroken? Because some people were asking if you were okay.
Yeah, I think the thing that stung the most, like aside from Justine deserving better and, you know, and me kind of having that feeling in the pit of my stomach, like it was too good to be true. The whole facade that him and his family had put on, if that is the case, is kind of like scary, because they didn't just go on the show to support their son. They like kind of made it about something else. And that to me is, if like once you make that fake, then it's like, how am I supposed to believe anything else that you're saying or you're standing up for? So I think that's kind of what hurt the most, if that is the case. But
okay, so Carolyn's coming with some Johnny tea. So Carolyn says Johnny cheated and wants to go on X on the Beach and the challenge. I did hear that he is up, that he might be coming to the challenge. Trey,
no. I hate Johnny.
Him, Jeremiah, and Trey, I think, are in talks about going to the challenge.
I like Jeremiah and Trey more than Johnny. I can't.
So he cheated. There you go. And then, Then Carolyn was saying he has a girlfriend in Hawaii and started following her as soon as they broke up. Brutal. So maybe he was like sleeping with somebody else when they're on vacation or talking to somebody, and Sally didn't like it or found some text or whatever and was just like, we're done here. Brutal. Hi, Annette. Thanks for joining us. Honestly, this is a gossip fest. I have no real structure. So just send all your receipts and we will talk about them. Hello, Tamika. I went to Hawaii for like a day and a half and came back. So yeah, maybe she found, weren't they together though in Hawaii, Tamika? I thought that they went on vacation together in Hawaii, and then all of a sudden Sally announced, or somebody announced, that they were broken up. Cassandra started following, Johnny started following a girl located in Hawaii by the time Sally left. So he probably found someone over there that gave him a hard on, and Johnny cheated and wants to go next week. I said that. Fans knew something was up with them because Sally left before him. Yes, so I thought something weird was going on, and then we got slapped with that. Wow. I think Johnny broke up with Sally to go on the challenge. Well, he doesn't need to break up with Sally for that. Like, I think that he is 22. He isn't able to be in the type of relationship that I think that Sally wanted. He's pretty famous. He's a good-looking guy. Like, he probably getting a lot of attention from women. He doesn't want to be in a relationship. Like, that's just what it is. And yeah, he's too young. He's 22. I'm sorry if you're 22 and you're ready for marriage, but like, I don't think he was ready for the relationship in this day and age with like social media and fandom, and it's just not the thing. Hi, Joseph. So Joseph says, I wonder if Caleb and Justine are faking their breakup just for a free trip on the X. I don't think Caleb and Justine are. If anybody were to be, I would think that it would be Johnny and Sally that might be like, okay, well, like, we don't really hate each other that much, but like, let's break up. So like, maybe we'll be asked to go on a sister show of the network we were just on. So, but I don't think Jaleb was.
No.
Caleb is really coming off great. Have you read any of his statements?
No.
Okay, I'm going to read some for you.
It's going to make me dislike him more, huh?
It's not great. It's not great. Okay, so this one is the first one that he posted. Justine hasn't posted, well, she has now, but she hadn't posted a statement at that point. So, as many of you already know, Justine and I are no longer together. I wish her the absolute best and much continued success as God blesses her with new opportunities and adventures. This announcement has been one that we have wrestled with for some time now, not knowing exactly when or how to deliver it. The nature in which we met and fell for each other comes with a unique set of obstacles that nothing in life can ever prepare you for. We genuinely appreciate those who have supported us, and thank you in advance to those of you who will continue supporting us as individuals moving forward. It is an unexplainable feeling to give yourself to the world, and the world asks for more of you in return. With the last sentence in mind, I hope those of you who have supported us will choose compassion over condemnation during this difficult time. Myself, Justine, our loved ones, etc., are real people with real emotions who love and hurt hard. Unfortunately, when you choose privacy, others often feel like it's their place to tell your story for you. Speculation or not, even with that in mind, I am still choosing privacy for the sake of my own personal peace. I kindly ask that you please respect any of Justine's or our loved ones' desire for privacy as well. It's like, I'm sorry, honey. Like, I get it. You want privacy, but like, you went on a TV show and you capitalized on a relationship with a Black woman. You got I Heart chocolate fucking t-shirts made, and then you are getting success from the fact that you're on the show with this woman, and now people are like, what happened in your relationship? And you're like, I'm sorry, I don't want, like, they gave you money. They deserve a little bit of an answer. You know what I mean? I think. They supported him. I think he's like, oh, don't condemn us. Like, well, we don't know if we should or not. Like,
yeah, and especially if like the rumors are true, then you're phony the whole time.
And remember us saying, I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. He just doesn't like feel like he's not acting like someone that wants to really get to know. And a lot of people were saying like it's a slow burn. They're working on a relationship. I was like, I was never buying it as them being like a cohesive unit. And I took so many beatings from people coming for me, telling me like I was hating on them as a relationship, and like I didn't feel it. And so I do have to say, I don't want anybody to break up, because regardless of those feelings that are involved, and like I don't want anybody to be hurt, but I do feel a little bit vindicated for the fact that what I wasn't feeling, there's some truth that was there. So
yeah,
I do feel a little bit better about that, because like I cried a few times. Like, it's just what I feel. Sky.
Everyone's being so mean.
You weren't that mean.
No, not me. Everyone else.
Everyone. No, people were like mean. Okay, so then he also posted another one. Is this the full one? I don't. There's a full one somewhere. Hold on, let me find the full one. It's kind of like, stop addressing the public if you're not going to give us all the details. Then, like, I don't make a statement then if you don't want to make a statement. Have you
Kellyanne Conway?
Wait, I don't know what that reference means.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I know she's a political person.
Yeah, no, she would just like, if someone asked her a question about Trump, she would just be like, "Well, the sky is blue, so."
Okay.
I don't. Like, it's like, no, the fuck, answer the question.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back and forth. I just found this one too. So this is Sally though. So Sally was like, because you've all been such a close part of our relationship, I wanted to share with you that Johnny and I are no longer together. When our relationship has been public from the start, I do ask that you respect the decision of our privacy during this time. There's no reason to speculate. I'm so thankful for our time together, but now it's simply time for us to focus on our own personal journey. I hope that you continue to support us each individually as we move forward, heal, and continue to follow our dreams. Like, they must all have the same publicists be like, can you still support us moving forward? Can you still support us moving forward? Just because we're not together anymore, hopefully you'll still support us moving forward. Like, I still support Sally for sure, but like that narrative is kind of annoying me a little bit.
Yep.
Because you got famous.
None of them are saying their truth, like, as to what happened. So how are any of them ever going to get closure?
Right? So Carolyn says he wants privacy, but yet still posting statements. He's dragging her. The girlfriend is real because Sally confirmed that he cheated and had a girlfriend the whole time.
Bunch of trash
Have
cast.
you seen The Girlfriend?
No. Oh no, I haven't. I mean, I can't imagine someone being like much prettier than Sally or Justine. So
Hold on. Should I pull? I'm gonna put it up on my phone. Because I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can screen share that particular screen. I don't know.
like they're both such great catches. Like, what is wrong with these guys?
Well, I think that they went on the show for a different reason, and they weren't expecting to get the amount of people really, really invested in their story.
But look at it's like read the room. Like at especially like when it was airing in America, like of course you're going to get that support and that love. You know what I mean? It just I don't know how.
So this was posted by one of his siblings around Christmas time. So it's him with the family. That's his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Her name is Kaz, I believe. Look at, they were in matching pajamas, Christmas, like, and apparently Justine never even met his family in real life. And so it was able to be, if it was someone new, to be like, what, they got off the show when? Like October, September? And then by December, like he's already in matching pajamas, but like he also still had a relationship with Justine, like where they're going to the pumpkin patch. Ooh, see, Tamika says, Caleb is a liar. The timeline does not add up. Exactly. Natalie feels as though she could see Caleb and Justine, Johnny, and Sally on X on the Beach. I can see them all there, to be honest. So maybe it's all a ruse, maybe. Annette says, Murad spoke to Justine about the breakup and said she was very upset. He did not give specific details of the discussion. Yeah, I did also listen to he had a lot of videos that he did about this breakup. He also was mentioning that Johnny, he's calling him Jonathan, little Jonathan, is coming into his DMs saying, like, coming for him, which I was just like, it's like, I'm sorry. Okay, so you got famous because you went on a TV show. Of course, we're not entitled to your life or whatever. Like, I get that. But also, we are in a little way as well, because if it weren't for us, you wouldn't be successful, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you have no video right now, right?
Plugging my computer, sorry.
I'm like, I didn't know you were still listening to me, so I was like,
no, I was.
You're not here, right? Okay, so Joseph says it's like he's covering his butt because he went on this show for his 15 minutes of fame. He didn't want to admit that he was falling in love with Justine. Justine really saw herself settling down with him. I don't think he was falling in love with Justine at all. I don't think that was ever. I never saw that. I felt
like even a little bit.
I felt that he was working on coming across as working towards a relationship.
Yeah.
But sure. I never felt as though she was the one. And I was surprised when he said, I loved you on their final date.
Yeah, I was too, a little bit.
So yeah, that says Caleb didn't even introduce Justine to his family. And so this girl that he's known, I don't know, 2 weeks, he's claiming. It seems like quite a few Islanders have stopped following Caleb due to this. Wow. Okay, so I haven't heard when X on the Beach is supposed to film. That is why it's possible that this could be a bunch of crap just for a free trip. Joseph, I wouldn't put it against any of them. Maybe I'd put more against Justine, but I can see Sally and Johnny kind of agreeing to do that because it doesn't seem like she hates him.
I feel like she's doing that for a front, though. I feel like she's actually probably like
devastated.
Yeah. There's no way.
Well, all she needs to do is go and watch Casa More, and then she'll be like, okay, good. Whew.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because like, okay, now that I hate him, let's watch this so I can just bash him some more, even though I gave him a chance. Well, we were supporting you giving him a chance, Sally, but our first instinct was to run. You know what I mean? Like our first, like right after Casa More, we're like, no, Sally, don't do it. And then we like allowed her to just, okay, we're doing this for you. We're going to support your relationship for you, Sally. But
I think regardless, like she was going to need to learn that firsthand.
Yeah.
So
So Annette says apparently Caleb's friends were trolling Justine, calling her ugly and being really nasty. Yeah, I haven't seen that personally because I think they both turned off their comments. So I haven't seen that, but that's what Murad was saying, that like Caleb's friends were trolling Justine. I'm like, who's that? Justine was a Mark. Who's Mark? Was it? Oh, Mark. Oh, like targeted to get clout. Maybe with like, because he does do a lot of talking about.
That's what I mean. Like I feel like all that was phony. Like, oh, it's so disgusting.
I heart chocolate T-shirts. Come on. I heart chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Actually, kind of rude. If my boyfriend was like, "I'm gonna get some I heart chocolate," like it's like, ugh. I was always just being kind about it because I was like, they're the golden couple. But I never liked that I heart. A, it was ugly, and B, I didn't like him. I didn't like it. So Carolyn says Caleb's comment on Kaz's post 2 weeks ago prior to Love Island, the pictures in the DM. Okay, so let's see. Carolyn sent some pictures. Oh my God, like so much has gone on though, Brazil. Like every time I was like, oh, we should do an update. We should do an update. And then someone else breaks up.
Like, yeah, do an update on the update on the update.
So like next week, probably Mackenzie and Connor will break up.
Is it weird that I hope they stay together at this point? If they made it this long, like whatever, honestly, who cares? They made it longer than everyone else.
Wait, what? Okay, so I'm watching YouTube chat right now, but here is another receipt on Caleb. Check the date. 2 weeks prior to going on Love Island, he was all in Kaz's Instagram. Whoa, that's like, did you find this or did somebody find this? Because that's tea. Okay, so this is the picture. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is the picture with the date. That's his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. What is she? Is she half black, half white? Is she?
I don't. Her stuff is all closed. So, but she seemed like she's mixed.
Yeah,
it looks like to me. And so that's around August 10th was what the date was, and so he's in her comment. He commented, "I'm saying to Malcolm." So okay, so it's the FaceTime for me, and he's like, "I'm saying," and that's before he went on Love Island. Is
she from OKC?
Pardon?
Is she from Oklahoma City, where he's from?
Carolyn, do you know if she's from Oklahoma City? Okay, so Carolyn also says that Carrington DM'd Murad for calling Kirsten 26,000 teeth. Oh dear. Okay, so it seems as though Kirsten
what?
Veneers, and like, have you not seen Kirsten lately? It just like she just has like it just. I thought her teeth were fine. Pardon?
Her teeth were normal. Wait, she got veneers on top of the teeth she had when she was on the show?
Her teeth are different than she had on the show. It's just
hold on.
Like a guy smiling.
What's going on?
So I thought it was funny him saying 26,000 teeth. Like honestly, it's just all about her teeth now. Before I thought she looked pretty, but now it's just teeth. So okay, so Carrington DM Murad for calling.
She had great teeth. What is she doing?
26,000 teeth. He said why Justine is being treated differently than Kirsten and etc. But he deleted his message. Why Justine is being treated differently than Kirsten? I don't understand that part. But like Murad doesn't have time to deal with these like.
What?
Show us.
I zoomed in. Oh, okay, here.
See, it's all about the teeth. Like when you see her on her, see if she has a story where
she looked better before. In my opinion,
absolutely. Now it's just like this like thing. Like it's not good. They're too big and like flat and square.
They like changed the shape of her jaw. Her teeth looked fine.
I know.
And now I want to go back. I doubt she even has pictures of her with her old teeth now.
Probably not. So Annette says, also apparently he never dated black girls before. So you're talking about, I'm assuming Caleb. So is Kaz not black? Do you know? Yeah. So Tamika agrees. His comments are limited. DMs closed. IG is locked. Her IG is locked as well. They also found Venmo activity that he sent to her. These people are like, they go in like you. Who did they think they were that they could hide from like America?
Well, I mean, did you see how invested Jaleb stands were during the show when they were doing good? You think that when something goes bad, they're just gonna be like, okay, that was fun.
They're gonna find out anything anytime you sneezed. So she's from Arizona. She plays professional volleyball in France.
He's so fucking gross. Fuck Caleb.
I think he's saying, why are people bullying Kirsten, like, but aren't there for Justine? Well, actually, that's a good point because, like, why is Carrington like standing up for Kirsten being called as something about her teeth? Who cares? Like, I think it's kind of funny. And like, where's the support for Justine, like potentially being cheated on by somebody that she was really caring about? So. Playing for France, yes. Off season, she lives in Arizona, so I don't know how far Arizona is from Oklahoma.
It's not even like that's far. It's far, so it's about probably equidistant. So that actually makes me even more mad that she lives far away from him because it's like, what, you can make a long distance work with that girl, but you can't make it work with Justine.
Exactly. And you know, you're having all these moments with this girl and. Yeah,
moments that are important to like a lot of other people outside of yourselves too.
So this is true. So Natalie says, I saw that Caleb was getting death threats. I didn't actually see them personally, but hold on, I need to just check one little thing here. Oh my God, I was supposed to do something online right now. I'm going to do it at the same time. Hold on. This is really funny. Keep talking for a second. I'm telling myself there's too much receipts against him. I did the timeline myself. Okay, I'm also, guys, I'm on this app called Bigo, and I'm supposed to do something online right now. And so I'm going to go online. We're just going to keep it going here. And yeah, this is like the first time that I've not been on time. But I totally forgot that I was supposed to do this at 6:30. I thought it was 8:30. So we're just going to set this up here. Go online.
What is it for?
It's a streaming app. Oh, I need to do one little thing. I need to get my headphones. Keep talking, Brazil. Say something.
All right. Okay. I'm telling you there's too much seats against me. I did the timeline myself. Okay, then Cassandra says, I knew there was something up when they randomly said they wanted their relationship private. Yeah, I feel like when two people agree to that, it's because they either A, have something like planned, and so they don't want their reputation like tarnished fully because they want to like kind of like leave that door open for interpretation later, or because one party was like either super devastated and embarrassed and had the other one agree to like kind of keep it secret, or vice versa. So that's really unfortunate, and hopefully, is it weird? I would rather see them on X on the beach and then realize that that's the reason why they did that. Like, I would rather that be the outcome. Like, I could handle that. I can handle you lying about you breaking up for more fame, kind of like Beyonce and Jay-Z did for that tour. They like made it seem like Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. I mean, maybe it actually did happen, but from what I know, that wasn't the case. But I could stomach that more than I can stomach like Caleb being a gross person the entire time and like having ulterior motives. So,
well, it's just like it's just a wrong, you know, like especially with what they were standing for. That's just what makes it like
that's the part that hurts. Yeah,
like I don't
100% because that, like I said, you're standing for more than just yourself at that point. Like that is a movement. And you were kind of contributing to that movement and being like almost not a spokesperson, but kind of like using your platform for good. and then to find out it was all phony is not fun
at all.
At all.
Oh, come on. Shoot.
And then Joseph says, I don't know what is more crazier, Caleb and Justine or Claire and Dale. Oh, Caleb and Justine, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Claire and Dale were never gonna stay together. Like, I would have given my dog away if as a wager to bet that they weren't gonna make it through. Like, no way. But also I can't stand Claire, so. Oh, CJ's here. Hi, CJ. CJ said, I just can't wait to hear from Justine to get the full story. I don't know if we ever will, to be honest with you. Like, I think maybe we'll get a Spark Notes version of it, but I like deep down, I feel like we'll never really know. Maybe in like a year, 2, 3, but not anytime soon.
Well, I feel like maybe they're going to break their silence soon, Justine, because people keep on asking. And so let me just read you. So Caleb did another statement. I want the longer version of this one, though. Okay, I'm going to read the first half and then the second half. It says, what a strange feeling it is to wake up to death threats. It is simply impossible to fully capture the complexity of one's identity or character through a screen, not through a couple of feeds posts each week or stories on your phone. Not even through an hour a day, 5 days a week for a month on your TV screen. Some of you will be disappointed to see that I am indeed the same private person and cerebral man you've taken some time to get to know. Not a man seeking to prove others wrong, but a man with an understanding that my time on earth is limited and my body is merely a vessel for me to choose. Vessel for my soul. I choose to spend my time on pursuing the things that I find fulfillment in, like gaining a greater understanding of the world around me and also remembering the fact that I know nothing about the world around me. There have been several accusations against my character since the moment I entered the public eye. I have repeatedly and will continue to choose to not combat or speak out against the hate. Of course, generally speaking, I will avoid overexposure to negativity, but I also understand that naturally I will come across it to the hate I encounter. I'll process, reflect, and think to myself, what can I learn from this? Like I try to do with all the things I experience in my life. There's a part 2 of it, but he doesn't have it on here.
No, that's fine. I don't want you to read it. What is that?
That's what he left on his Instagram.
Okay, Plato, sit down. Like, no one needs to hear that shit. No one, what?
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I do have to figure this out, though.
It was like, what is the point? Like, everyone can see through it at this point. Like, just shut up. Just say whether or not you had a girlfriend the whole time. Just say, like whether or not you're being a phony. Like, that's all the people want to hear.
Exactly. He was being a phony and, okay, so let's see. Oh, Cassandra says Caleb is so fake woke. Laugh my ass off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly, Sam. Hi, Sam. How is Mackenzie together? I don't know. So Tamika is agreeing with you. Me too, Brazil. I would rather it be a mutual fake relationship or them potentially getting back together, but he's a liar and a cheat and she's hurt. Joseph also agrees with you. Part of me hopes that this is nothing more than a publicity stunt to get a free vacation to Cancun or wherever the X on the Beach films. Carolyn,
I wouldn't even be mad at that. I literally wouldn't be mad at that.
It was Caleb's idea to be private, and we were kind of all being like, it's okay. They're just taking it slow. Like, they're on a TV show. She has maybe a particular bit of a religious background. And so she was being probably hesitant, but she probably wasn't picking up the vibes from him to be a little bit more forward or a little more romantic or whatnot, because he wasn't giving her that okay. And so, yeah, I really hope that we do get to hear more of, info about what really happened or went down, because why is she protecting him? I want her to spill the tea. Murad saying how he's always like, Justine's keeping it clean. He's like, Justine, we want you to get dirty. Let's get dirty now. Justine, that's what Murad is saying.
It's true. Like, I think I mean, she would have, it's not like she wouldn't have all the support in the world, which I'm sure to her, like, doesn't mean as much when she's that hurt, and that's totally understandable. But, I mean, she's got to heal. She's going to heal in her own way and do what she thinks is, like, best, so.
Okay.
So unfortunate, honestly.
Who else is saying something here? CJ said hi. I think you said hi already. Hi, DJ or Deja. Hi, Miss Yule. Happy inauguration day. Absolutely. Same to you. Because I was like, all you have to say is, I don't have a girlfriend, right?
Exactly.
So Annette says, the worst thing about this is that Caleb's mother was fully aware about the situation. Justine feels really embarrassed about the whole thing and is being used in this way given the climate. Yeah, it's icky.
That. That's I think that's the first thing when Chantele texted me that they had broken up or like they had a girlfriend the whole time, and I was like, so him and his entire family are fake then? That was like my first thought. Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross.
Okay, hold on. So Carolyn says this whole family are money hungry and criminals. I mean, this has nothing to do with the situation, but just to loosely touch upon it, it seems as though from what people have sent was that his father is a registered sex offender. So that was something that came out during this time, you know?
Holy cow. That's not good. Oh, Tamika said Justine is not protecting him. Read her latest.
Christina's not protecting him. Yeah, I have that coming up right here. So, okay, so it's a strange feeling to be typing this out, but I understand my reality show. My reality is now having to share some aspects of my life with you all, regardless of how private I'd like to remain at times. This is extremely difficult for me to express, but out of respect for those of you who have supported me and rode for me, I want you to know that Caleb and I are no longer together. I do ask for this time as I continue to go through the process of heartbreak and healing, as this has been a very hard for me. I cannot thank you all enough for the love and support to this up until this point, and I hope that it may continue as we move forward as individuals. That's the same thing, and they're all saying move forward as individuals, move forward as individuals.
I guarantee you they have all the same publicist.
Maybe it's like directly from the show.
It might be like under contract, like they all have the same one, I'm sure. They keep like all the like anonymous.
You need to see this as well. Hold on. This is pretty funny. Not funny, but like you're going to be really annoyed. Okay.
You sent me this and I started watching it in the shower, but then I only got halfway through.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. He just breathes for like the first 30 seconds, like just waiting for people. Just waiting for people again. Just waiting for people.
I'll give you all
like bowl above his bed.
I'm just giving people a minute.
All these deep sighs.
All right, I gotta be real. People have been asking me to do this for a long time now, and I think I finally built up the courage to just leave it all on the floor and just do this like once and for all. I think there's enough people in here. I'll just save this and you guys can see this later on. I don't know if I should do it. No, you got it, bro.
that was him spilling the tea.
What is wrong with that guy? What did I just watch? Are you kidding me?
He literally.
What is that even?
He thinks he's being like quick, like.
No, that just made everyone 10 times more mad, I'm sure, but.
So Carolyn says that he has a second. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. So Caleb says, met that man for like 2 seconds. I can't even rock like that. That's what he's saying about Murad, apparently. She showed the picture of her dancing with, I have a new opponent. Okay, hold on. Let me go online for this thing. And then doing too many things at once, guys. But this is reality, real life here.
I know, I'm like rescheduling a doctor's appointment. They just texted me. I had a telemed for 3, and so I'm like rescheduling. I just rescheduled it for 5, and it's fine. Whoops.
Okay,
I have no idea.
Get this new opponent here. Little Miss Mella. Okay.
Do we know what Johnny's supposed girlfriend looks like?
No. I'm not sure what all these mean, though. Okay, so I want to know what Venmo Caleb on this visit was, because the bed and the house emojis are interesting. If Justine revealed they slept together on this visit or something, Caleb would have been done for. Okay, here's the other statement. So I want to thank everyone for their continued encouragement through this ordeal. I'm so blessed to have an incredible support system, including so many of you. With that being said, I will share my heart when the time is right for me, and I have had a chance to process everything. I also think many times that we forget that we are real humans on the end of these situations. So I'd like for us to be mindful of that. In the meantime, I will be making every effort to move on and move forward. Aside from all this, I'm excited about the future and forever grateful to have you all as part of it. Okay. But it still doesn't say anything. Okay, I have to go online on this app, but we'll still stay here. Who cares?
I know.
So basically, this app is like, it's called Bigo. It's a streaming app that you kind of get paid to stream. So they have these little work opportunity type things. Okay, keep talking, Brazil, while I set this up.
Let me see. Oh, I'm trying to see where the comments are. Sorry. Oh, so Tamika said, a word on the street, apparently he was telling Kaz and his mutual friends were told it was a fake reality TV relationship. His other friends and business managers saying it's a breakup. Hold on. Word on the street, apparently he was telling Kaz and his mutual friends it's a fake. Okay. Interesting. And then Tamika said that wasn't her latest statement, but Joseph said, it sounds like the Love Island producers didn't do a good job of probably vetting Caleb if we are finding out about all this stuff now. And that's one thing Chantele and I have been saying about like all of the reality shows is that they definitely don't do a good job vetting anyone about anything. Even going back to like figuring out people's types and like who they would actually be attracted to, like go back and look at their dating history, go back and see who they've already dated and see like what they look like and if it even matches who they say they're interested in, just to do like one extra step to make sure that like people on the show actually have a chance of finding love. So by them not fully vetting Caleb or Johnny, I'm not really surprised. That's kind of how they work.
Right?
Deja said, yeah, like Caleb needs to run us back that $50K and give it to Justine. 100%.
Right. Let's not be off limit, but just draw a picture. Well, it's just kind of like, hold on a second. Hi, Nisi. Yeah, the girls, it says that they're not online. Or it says that like, the line is busy. So as if they're maybe lining somebody else, or if they are in. Oh, okay. That's okay for me, Nisi. I'm sorry that I forgot and I messed up the timing for this. I thought it was at 8:30 and then I checked it after. You know how things can happen. Okay, so yeah, well, everybody knew that they were going to break up for sure. What else can we talk about here? Yes, yes, this is what you just said. Caleb needs to run that 50 grand and give it back to Justine. Yes. It does sound like the Love Island producers didn't do a good job of vetting Caleb if they were finding all this stuff out now. Well, Caleb probably just said that he wasn't in a relationship. Okay, I'm going to get offline then if I don't. Okay, I'm going to get offline. I'll be online later. Bye.
Like we're just getting offline.
Yeah, well, because they found the person that I was supposed to have this little like match with, they found another replacement, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, I think that he was probably like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Like he probably had a situationship with the girl Kaz. They probably weren't like talking. They were. He maybe said that they weren't official, or maybe she said to him, he said to her, like, hey, let's just take a break while I go on the show. I'll get some popularity and some fame. Like, I don't think that he thought that he was going to have to be representing the first Black couple on the CBS network to come out as the winners. Like, I don't think that he expected to have that whole narrative following him as well. Sam says Jenny was trying to get clout or an audience off the fact that that the Jaleb drama was happening. You think? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't either.
FBI doesn't play; they find all the tea. I know. And how annoying, though, were you guys with that? With the spilling the tea moment. It's just like, shut up, Johnny. Ugh. Sam said, Tamika says he was, but lost 1,000 followers instead. Who lost 1,000 followers? It looks like Caleb has lost about 30,000 followers. Like
30,000?
Like he's going down quite a bit. Joseph and Chris usually, but what the F? So why is his shirt off and hat on? Literally a fuckboy starter pack.
Deja, you're so right though.
That's so funny.
100%.
Johnny lost so many followers because people in the live were pissed. Yeah, I would be pissed too. Like he waited for like 20,000 people to show up to pour some tea out just to troll them. It's like, and then you don't want them to come for you, but then you want your privacy, but then you don't want to. That's like, stop playing. He didn't spill a damn thing. What did I watch? Yeah, I know. He literally spilled the tea.
No.
CJ said this live just shows Johnny age so insensitive. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's an F boy. That's what Caleb said about Mike when he posted twerking pictures of him and Justine. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm so annoyed with that too, because like he's trying to stand up for Justine, but like Mike posting these pictures and then like everybody's coming for them because they're supposed to be in a relationship and like you're not in a relationship. So get out of here. Tasha should have been the Bachelorette from day one. Or do you know what? Claire lost out on her shot to be the Bachelorette for a full damn season. Like, because she decided to have tunnel vision for this guy that she cyber stalked. She made herself fall in love with him. He didn't actually exist. And it's, it didn't work out because it was never going to work out. And she could have had a full season of the Bachelorette. And instead she had 3 weeks and a breakup 3 weeks later. Caleb tweeted many years ago that he only dated mixed girls. What happened with their breakup, Claire and Dale? I mean, hi, Itzel. I'm sure that he didn't want to have to answer to Claire all the time. I think when they first were doing interviews, he was having to get permission to talk to her, like, or to say things to the camera, and he would be like, "Is that okay? Like, is that good?" And it's kind of like she was coaching him on how to be her boyfriend and how to be her boyfriend in the public eye. And I think he probably got tired of it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tamika says he unfollowed Kaz before going into the villa and then refollowed her after coming out. Wow.
Like, that'll fix all your problems.
This only popped off because Caleb's little sister posted with the family and Kaz during Christmas, LOL. So that's actually legit how it popped off. Because Caleb did say that they have, oh, you haven't seen this. Oh my God, you're not going to like this. Is it still here? Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. My friend sent it to me, actually. Hold on, let me do it. Oh, I don't know if I can be able to pull it up this way. I don't think I can pull it up this way. Brutal. Because I think he took it down. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my phone so you can hear it there. Oh, it was still broadcasting. Oopsie. Okay, wait for this. You're gonna be annoyed though. I'm sorry. Okay.
Before diving into this video, I kind of just want to mention how unnatural it feels in the first place to feel inclined to have to make a video like this in the first place. But due to recent events, I find it necessary. As you already know, this past weekend, Justine and I announced to the world that we're no longer together. But the truth is that we've actually not been together for quite some time now. I know some of you that becomes a surprise, and to others, not so shocking. But I think to the majority of you, you will be disappointed to learn that you were. And for that, I apologize. In hindsight, we should have made this announcement a long time ago and used the past couple of months to heal and move forward. But as you can imagine, the pressures associated with falling free in front of what it felt like the entire world weighed very heavy on us. And us withholding this information was never something we ever decided to do. The feelings hit. We were just, hopefully you guys now knowing this will allow us the privacy that we both need to move forward as individuals.
Tamika says he's a liar. At most, they were broken up for a week to a few weeks. Or they were broken up because they weren't doing any public appearances or anything for quite a while. And they're just saying that, oh, we're private. Cassandra thinks Caleb is so annoying. Ooh, Sam has some tea here. So not tea, but some controversy. This might be controversial, but I never really found Caleb that attractive. His forehead is big and his head is shaped weird with the bald look. I like it. I think he looks good with the bald look.
Go off then, Sam. Tell me how you really feel.
Okay, wait, back to Dale. I know we're just like going back and forth between Dale and Claire.
No, it's fine.
So Joseph says, I think that Claire only picked Dale so she could leave filming when the show was shut down. It was a mess. They tried to justify by bringing in Tayshia. Well, I think that they wrapped up the season with Claire and Dale, like forcing him to have an engagement because they realized that she wasn't going to give anybody else a chance and it wasn't going to be a successful season if it was a full season. So I think that they did call Tayshia like right in the beginning being like, hey, will you just wait in the wings here just in case? They probably could sniff out when they talked to Claire, like, okay, so you've seen these profiles, who are you vibing with? And she was probably always like, I like Dale. And then like after the first limo, she's like, I think I just met my husband. And so they're like, oh, okay, get Tayshia on the phone, please. Tayshia Adams, okay, you're eating donuts? Okay, but if you could please, can you come up to La Quinta and quarantine for the next 14 days? We might need to use you. You know, like they're definitely, she was contingency plan.
Absolutely. Your impersonation of Claire is like spot on, by the way.
Thank you. Carolyn says, ooh, Dale said on Us Weekly that he was forced to propose to her and he wasn't ready. Well, we could.
No way. That's what happened.
Oh, this is true too, Annette. Remember, Caleb's heart rate did not race for Justine, but Laurel during the challenge. Makes sense now.
I take those with a grain of salt only because of lie detector test. Like, same shit, kind of. But, but it is a valid point. It is a valid point that I think his was the most shocking one that, like, the heart rate didn't raise for.
RC, hi RC. The heart rate challenge was rigged, though. I think people need to be careful that they're not now over analyzing things since they're all of this nonsense. Yeah, I mean, I think that the heart rate challenge is rigged, but I could also see it being truthful and it was going to cause drama. Like, I think that if it didn't cause drama, they would rig it to make it cause drama. But maybe if it was correct, it caused drama, or just caused like, ooh, like you didn't like Justine. I don't know, not sure, but I wouldn't put it past the producers to tweak those in a way that makes it more interesting. Kind of like on The Bachelorette. Did you see the episode where like she's giving the lie detector test to the guys, and it's like JoJo there at a table?
Yeah, like trying to look intimidating. Like, not at all.
Joseph says he's so full of it going off first impressions. He didn't want to admit he was falling in love with her. He used her to further his career. Let's be real. I don't think that he was falling in love with her at all.
Yeah, Joseph, I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. I don't think so at all either.
I do think that he used her to further his career, though. But
I think he was in a bad situation, or like a poor situation, like where, you know, he was either going to have to like devastate this woman on national television because she kept calling him her fiance, like since the second he got out of the limo. Not that I'm like.
Oh wait, you're talking. Oh, I thought he was talking about Caleb.
I thought he was talking about Dale. Wait.
I think Joseph's talking about Caleb.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me read it again. Thinking about Caleb. He's so full of it. Yeah. Duh. You don't want to make song. I think maybe in the moment and in the setting of the villa, I think it can be easy to confuse like falling in love with someone with like being enamored by the situation that you're in, and you know, like having like it be perfect all the time everywhere around you. And I think like maybe you can confuse like falling for someone over that. And then once it got to the real world and he realized like how much of an impact like them as a couple had on America, I think it was just too much for him to like even process. And yeah, I do think that he at least thought he was falling for her a little bit. Even if he didn't, I think he at least thought that for even a short amount of time.
Because it says no, they were together December 10th to 17th. There's Puke, who does candlelight dinners and road trips 1 week, and you're matching pajamas with your girlfriend the next.
Well, but see, okay, so what was the point of them continuing on the relationship?
Because they make more money as a couple.
True. Okay. So it was like
they keep on saying like every single statement's like, so please support us still individually. Please support us still individually. Please support us still individually. Like every single one, please support us still individually.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard from Line with Salmon? I'm so curious as his thoughts all over this Love Island drama. He's not specifically a Love Island fan though, so he might not be knowing of the drama, but you know what? I'll ask him if he's going to do a little update there, which I think will be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him, but I haven't seen him post.
He's been posting stuff about Bitcoin. That's all I've seen kind of lately.
Yeah. That's right. I think he likes The Bachelor more, but I thought he was gonna be posting more about The Bachelor Bachelorette than he did.
That's shitty. Why did Justine Venmo him on December 18th? How are people finding her Venmo receipts? Like, I don't even know. We don't have Venmo here, so I don't get it at all. But like, seriously. They were living together in Dallas mid-December and was on Instagram Live. Really?
Wait, what? What are you reading?
No, I'm just saying that they were together in Dallas December.
Well, that's what Tamika, I think it was Tamika was saying too, that they were together in December.
But together, I'm sure that like.
No, I think I took that as together physically.
No, I was thinking it as together. Okay, so I was thinking it as together as in a coupleship.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I'm sorry. I took that as like physically together. They were like
in the same vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Which that's why I'm like, why are they still like, you can pretend to be together and not physically be near each other. But I guess maybe like some of like the contracts they had with some of the companies or like promotions were to be together filming for something, or I don't know. And maybe they picked like a random city, like Dallas, like don't come for me, you Dallas people. But I've heard Dallas is really not a fun city. Like they could have gone to Austin or like somewhere really cool in Texas. Like why Dallas?
Is that where Kirsten is?
No, Kirsten's in Austin.
And also with Kirsten, this is like a random thing, but like she's just a lot of traveling, and she's like in like Utah and like showing like, are there no lockdown?
Went to Utah?
What? Oh, Carrington, yeah. And Carrington's like defending her with Murad. Actually, I forgot about where Utah. Who?
Come on.
I forgot.
It's okay. You're forgiven.
And Net says Dale was forced to get engaged. He did not want to. Absolutely. He was like a rabbit caught in the headlights when he was told what the next step was. I was like, you know what the next step is? Engagement. And then Claire being like, babies. And like, he's probably just like, I just want to show because I just want 15 minutes of fame. Like, I don't want to be married to Claire Crawley right now. Okay. So from the mom tweet, Kaz arrived December 23rd at 5:56 p.m. Carolyn, and your investigation skills.
Carolyn, you know what? What's your email? I'm gonna send it to the FBI and be like, if you're ever in need.
How could he say that they were not together for months? They were in Dallas together. Yes, that's it. Dallas together. It doesn't make me think together as in like supposed to be considered an item.
Yeah.
I think that if that picture didn't come out from the sister, that they would have faked being in a relationship, or like, you know what I mean, keeping up with the appearances, even though they weren't together. So that's what I think, is that they were pretending to still be together because they are being asked to do probably appearances or endorsements or whatnot as a couple. So they probably were broken up for a couple months and then was like, okay, well, let's stay together until, for a little while now, just so we don't have to like give up on all this success that we have as a duo. So
right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Possible.
Caleb, Justine, Claire, Dale situation feels very similar to me. Both guys weren't that into the girl.
Not similar to me, because Justine invested a lot more into it, I think, and had a lot more to lose than Claire did.
But they're both Pisces with air signs, which is interesting. So
and wait, are Dale? I know Caleb's an air sign. Is Dale also an air sign?
Libra.
Oh, interesting.
I never thought that was gonna be a keeping couple, but
We'll keep your thoughts on Pisces and Gemini. Just keep them to yourself, okay?
It's gonna be. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, just
any relationship can work. Any relationship can work. So Carolyn says, have you noticed all of his siblings, friends following Kaz on Instagram? She has been leaving comments on his picture. Yeah, I mean, I don't follow Kaz, so it's private, so I'll never be able to follow her, I don't think. But I'm glad that you have the tea, Carolyn, because what would I do without you? Celia says the thing that hurts is that she took him home to meet her family. Yeah. That's no joke in African culture. Absolutely.
Chantele and I were just talking about different cultures within families and like how important some things are. So I can only imagine. Oh my God!
No! Justine always, yes, I support Justine. I love the fact that she's living in the same building as Selly now. There's doing a lot of TikToks with her, Selly, and Calvin. Have you seen this? But like, it's really cute. One of them. I don't know whose TikTok it was on, but they were dancing and they were adorable. Hold on, where is it? Is it TikTok? Yeah, maybe it's Maybe it's Justine. I mean, maybe it's Sally's TikTok. Because I don't feel like Justine has a TikTok.
She's too good for TikTok. She's too good.
What do you mean she's too good for? I like TikTok.
I like TikTok too, but Justine's just perfect in my mind. So there's nothing I can do.
She's like, it's this day, but
I love JoJo's profile picture.
So Justine and Kayla and Calvin do a little dance at this setting, and it's
Gosh, you know what? I really hope Justine and Sally get their own show now. Like Revenge in LA show. Like, oh my God, they both have guys drooling all over them in LA.
Okay, here it is. Yes, I'll follow you, Justine.
All right, Calvin away from Moira seems not that bad. Okay, look at her go. Okay, Betty. God, I need her.
Right? So cute.
So I need a show with her and Sally. I need it now.
It may happen. You never know. Hi, TE. So they weren't even putting out couples content. Justine was blindsided about the Gigi girlfriend.
I'm not entirely sure. Sorry.
Justine was blindsided about the, I'll say girlfriend. Caleb is based in Los Angeles, and that's why Justine moved to California. That's not good.
Whatever. Welcome to California, girl. You're gonna love it.
Be friends with her. Maybe you'll find her.
Yeah, we live in the same city. I'm just gonna go drive around and then like park in random like parts of downtown, and then like wait for them to come out. And then
IKEA? It seems like Sally goes to IKEA every day.
Oh, we have like there's maybe like 3 different IKEAs she could be going to. None of them are actually in Los Angeles, but I could maybe I guess I gotta go post it up at IKEA.
You, like, take a picture when she does any posts when she's at IKEA and like find the landmark and like
there's one there's one like maybe 20 minutes away from me in like every direction. So
Natalie says, I feel bad for the guys that didn't get any time with Claire, but not Yosef. Yeah, exactly.
I'm feeling terrible.
Ruined season. But I mean, they got the chance to meet Tayshia, so some of them got an opportunity to still have the experience, but Claire just
How are Tayshia and Zach doing?
I think they're doing well, from what I could see.
Okay.
TE says that they stayed at a hotel together in Dallas. Well, I mean, I'm sure Caleb was like, let's just take it slow, and Justine was being like agreeable and not realizing that he was being like standoffish was because he had somebody else that he was in a relationship with, is what I think happened. Were Justine and Caleb in an actual relationship?
They said, I love you. I would assume so.
I don't know. Justine didn't need Caleb. Caleb needed Justine. I think he strung her along to keep her hooked.
That's actually very true.
So sad. I should agree with that. He was falling for her. I don't agree that it was public pressure. Oh, I don't think so at all. I think Caleb is battling 2 versions of himself, who he can be and who he's with his family and his old friends. I really don't think that he was falling for her at all.
I think he thought he was at some point. Like, even if he wasn't. I feel like in that situation, it's so hard to know like what's real feelings and what's like, like when you're on vacation and like you're with people that you're having a great time with, but like, and then you like get back home and you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
They met up with Weston from season 1 in Dallas. Gotcha.
Weston.
I never felt that he was into her, and so this makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, I think that he wanted to try to make something work because like he likes her as a person. This is what I said all the time over and over again, was that like, I think that he was willing to work on something for what it was going to benefit him outside of the villa. And he wanted to win the show, or at least look good in the public eye on the show. I think he got in over his head, but I don't think he was ever like falling for her. I never saw him do things that you do when you're falling for somebody. I never saw any of those things. So not me. Sam says, I wouldn't be surprised if Kirsten is still talking to Carrington. They were doing awkward flirting the other day on live. Oh boy.
Still talking for sure.
Or Kirsten. Tamika says they had nothing together. Justine is the only one with brand deal. Ooh, good. Okay, thank you. I know that we were always like kind of hoping that Rihanna would take her on as have an endorsement deal. Did anybody find out if that was ever proposed? T said they could have explained that picture away if Justine was on it. She was blindsided. Was in on it. She was blindsided. Yeah, I don't think that Justine knew about him having a relationship. I think Caleb knew. And I think Caleb knew what he was doing. I think that like, yeah, like I'm not really into her. We're just kind of taking it slow, but like let me just keep this relationship kind of going for the next little bit because the fans want it, and then we'll break it off. Probably. So Caleb is saying that they broke up and withheld it from the public. Really? So is Justine in on it? I don't think so. I think that maybe she wanted to say something earlier, but Caleb maybe was saying like, "Hey, like let's stay together for the public." Couple months now. Couple months is long.
It is. It's hard to say. It depends on like why they broke up. Like that's I think what it comes down to.
I think he broke up because he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, what other reason would it be? RC said they didn't have any appearances, though. Caleb was the only one really pushing that agenda of them looking like they were together. I think they're truly buying time to make an announcement. He probably would have pushed it, the fake relationship for a little while longer if that picture didn't surface, I think. Correct. Caleb is Aquarius. Justine is Pisces. They could have explained that picture. Oh, yeah. She wouldn't have introduced him to her family if she didn't think it was real.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she thought it was real and was just being easygoing with like where he was and like, being compassionate. And I don't think that he was where she was at all. Justine has a TikTok. Yes, I did find that. Thank you, RC. Celine and Selly. Celine takes LA. Yes, please. We're not gonna have any more of the Kardashians. So they used to do like Chloe and Kim take Miami. Like I'll take Celine takes LA for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, girlfriend typo. Yes, perfect. So I'm sorry, but why would she move her whole life for a dude she just met? I could never, not to be mean.
It's more than that. Moving to LA after being on a reality TV show is what 95% of everyone does because that's where everything is for their future if they want to continue down that road of being in that spotlight. So I think maybe 75% or like 50% of it was Caleb, but also 50% of it was all the opportunities that she had at her feet when she got off the show. So I don't think it was just for Caleb. And Sally's there.
Sally's there. They all have moved there. So
it's not just Justine.
I don't feel bad for the guys. They would have been miserable as Dale was with Claire. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if Claire is capable right now. She needs to do some more healing on her own just to not have this neediness within a relationship and putting all this expectation on this other person to be somebody for her. She's I don't think she's going to be able to get into a good relationship until she kind of does that. You watched all of the Tayshia season, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Spencer apparently has asked Claire out on a date. He got the first impression rose from Tayshia, from the new batch of guys.
Yeah, from the new guys. Okay, have fun.
Kirsten is in Utah right now, so I was thinking, just like, why is she traveling so much? Like, she's just like, I'm in Miami, I'm in here. Like,
she went to Miami for Cher, and then she went to Utah for Carrington.
Mm-hmm. So she does have a Savage by Fenty deal. That's great. Yeah. Okay, so oh my God, I think that the fans pushed for that.
Good,
because I only heard it from you guys, and
that Rihanna was a Love Island fan, so she was this. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my God, can you imagine? Like, does she move to LA? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she moves to LA. Is Claire the worst Bachelorette ever?
Yes. Hands down.
It looks like she put in more relationship effort in the relationship. I agree with Chantele. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, I don't think that Caleb was interested. DeAndre said that there is hope for him and Justine in the future. Oh, one of the Instagram lives, he talked about marriage with her December 17th. I have a video of him telling his aunt that he loves Justine. Ooh.
DeAndre?
DeAndre, he was darker skinned black man that was part of Cast Some More for the ladies.
Oh, the really tall one.
Mm-hmm.
With the Beetlejuice shorts.
I don't remember the shorts, but
yeah.
Justine is doing fine without Caleb. He needed her. She did not need him. Absolutely. Caleb played her, and she truly bought. They were in love. Oh.
Hi, Kennedy.
I should add that it's possible that Justine also has a Fenty skin. Caleb teased a pic, but because of his trolling, it's hard to know for sure.
A Fenty skin?
So Mike and DeAndre are just clout chasing. It's bullshit to me. Ooh, potentially.
Agreed.
I don't know about DeAndre though. LOA, DeAndre is not feeling Justine like that. He's a clout chaser. Ouch. Man, you guys are vicious. The video is saying I love you is about Caleb. Oh man. I mean, we knew that it was coming, but it's over. And so the last thing I wanted to talk about briefly was the challenge. So have you heard what's been going on there? Brazil. No? Yes? Are you on the phone and you can't hear me? Okay, well, I'm gonna find this clip somewhere. You guys watch the challenge? Hi, Kennedy. Brazil saw it. I didn't see it. You yet. Hi, Lashari, Sally, Justine, Kirsten, Mackenzie all have Fenty deals. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm ready for the challenge tonight. I know I'm going to be speaking a lot today, funny enough. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about was, okay, I'm going to read this out to you guys. So, the challenge star, Stephen Bear, arrested in connection with ex-Georgia Harrison's revenge porn allegations. The challenge star, Georgia Harrison, publicly accused her ex, Stephen Bear, of secretly recording their sexual encounters and then showing his friends and uploading it to platforms such as OnlyFans and Pornhub for monetary gain. Bear denied the accusations before going to vacation in Dubai, when he returned, the police arrested him in connection with the revenge porn allegations. Georgia Harrison accused Bear of illegally recording their sexual encounter. UK rookies Georgia Harrison of Love Island 3 fame and Shipwreck star Stephen Bear quickly fell for each other during the challenge War of the Worlds in 2018, even though he had a girlfriend at the time. Wanting to pursue a relationship with Harrison, the Celebrity BB winner ended things with his girlfriend. So Georgia on her Twitter says, if this man is allowed to get away with filming private sexual acts in a trusted environment, then selling the footage online, victims everywhere will feel like it's not worth pursuing prosecution. I will do everything to get justice for me and all future victims, male or female. However, he and the Love Island 3-star broke up several times before calling it quits for good in the summer of 2019 after Bear hooked up with another girl during their Thailand vacation. A year after their trip, Harrison publicly accused her ex of secretly recording them having sex without her consent and showing the video to his friends. He responded to the claims, insisting the footage in question involved a different woman. Bear allegedly began selling the video on his OnlyFans account. Following his response, Harrison noted she felt hurt and stressed by the situation. In a tweet, she also uploaded a video to her Instagram story calling her ex out and claimed she no longer protecting him. Additionally, the challenge star admitted she believed Bear's actions deserved jail time. Harrison seems ready to fight the situation in court if necessary, as she also explained that she has proof that he has distributed the video to friends and uploaded it to platforms, including OnlyFans and Pornhub, to sell to his subscribers. Brutal. Do you guys okay, so Chantele said good for Georgia. Bear is trash. Absolutely. Bear is trash. Bear is trash. Oh. So yes, how was Bear arrested after a day of being in prison? Oh, released, sorry, after a day of being in prison. What the heck? I didn't know that. I wouldn't be surprised if Fessy and Tori are dating. They are dating. Well, I mean, they went on vacation together. Apparently. Yes, Kennedy, nobody's really a Fessy fan. I felt that he was kind of good looking, but I'm not enjoying him on the challenge, and I did not enjoy him on Big Brother. Lauren fake accent, British accent, of saying that she faked the relationship. Who did? CJ, yes, we watched the challenge. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, the challenge is probably my favorite of all the shows, but it's probably also because I've had the longest history with it. Yeah, Natalie says Bear's got some issues. I think he should take some seasons off. Seasons off. He needs to go. He needs to get help. I've watched him on a bunch of different reality shows, and he's a narcissistic, like, sociopath. Like, he's not a good person at all. At all. Mm-mm. Tori is dating down with Fessy. Sorry. Whoa. Wow. Dating down. Lauren would know about faking a relationship. Dead. Lauren saying that about Justine. Okay. I feel like Justine was into Caleb, and I think that maybe when she came out and learned that he had another relationship or somebody that he was talking to, maybe he asked her to, like, hey, let's just keep it slow. Like, I'm just seeing other people, maybe, like, you know, the public is going to want to see us together. Let's keep up appearances for that. And then the picture came out with him dressed alike, and they couldn't hide anymore that they weren't really together. That's what I think. Are Tori and Fessy actually dating? I mean, there's also dating a 17-year-old. I know, I saw that as well. I don't know what's going on with him. He's a mess. So that's kind of all the hot tea that's been going on the last couple of days in the reality TV world. Do you guys have any other tea that we haven't talked about yet? Double the challenge tonight. We'll be seeing triple. Double the Chantele tonight. We'll see triple the Chantele at the challenge. Yes, it is. I'm doing triple duty today. I am going to be doing the challenge right after the episode airs. So actually, probably about 10:30, we'll be going live tonight. And yeah, please be there and join us for our take on what's happening on this next episode. I'm getting really excited because I really do find that it's the best season I've seen in a really, really long time. I'm enjoying it, even though I'm not enjoying some of the things that have happened. I'm definitely really enjoying the season. Natalie says, I do not want a Josh episode tonight. I know it might be here, though. Maybe it's his time to get his red skull. He can get his red skull. Carolyn says, not according to Justine's brother, Jared, who he said that she was blindsided because they were still together. But why did he say we haven't been together for a couple of months? So that's why I don't understand. I heard Kaz is girlfriend, so could be why Caleb mentions future kids in one of his statements. Hi, TJ. 10:30 Eastern. Yes, CJ. Yes, CJ. Teresa and Lolo's. Oh, yes! Teresa and Lolo drama. Because he's a liar. That's true, man. That's true. Yeah, you know what? I can't really trust anything that he says at this point because he is a liar for sure.
I'm so sorry. That was my doctor because I missed the appointment at 3, and then they were trying to do the intake call to like get like all this stuff down before my appointment at 5. So sorry. So sorry.
We're just finished that. We're done. But my last thing that I talked about with Bear was that he's being charged, or he was arrested for sharing some sexual encounters that he had with Georgia that he filmed without her knowing. He shared it with his friends and then posted to Pornhub and OnlyFans. And so she got wind of this, and he said it wasn't her, it was her. And so he's been arrested. Someone did say that he has been released since, but that's what we just talked about. I just read part of like an article. And then also he's dating a 17-year-old girl right now. And they've been like on and off for a couple of years or something like that, which is like.
Oh, good. So, God, is he on the season of? No, he's not.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
You're
good.
watching the challenge right now. It's the best right now. It's very. You're not watching the challenge?
No, I know I am. I was trying to think if he was on it this season or not, but
Where? It's not on it.
yeah, no, I just couldn't remember.
Tina says Natalie had to leave because she was pregnant. Yes, unfortunately, she did leave because she was pregnant, which was a happy occasion, but she didn't keep the baby, unfortunately. So we're sending her lots of love and support. I'm sure she's going through a lot, as most women do that have had this experience of losing a child. But Natalie has stated that she plans on coming back to the challenge and hopefully winning.
Natalie from Big Brother, Natalie?
From Survivor.
Oh, love her. Oh, that's why she left?
But she lost the baby, though. So it's
oh my God.
So that's why she left, though.
That's so sad.
It is. He is absolutely disgusting. I heard about this a few months ago. He's really awful guy who has issues. Yes, he does. Oh, TJ meant Kaz is pregnant. Oh, shit. Whoa. That will show you a timeline if that is the case.
That's a timeline of all timelines, let me tell you.
Okay, so TJ heard that Cass is pregnant, and so this could be why Caleb mentioned future kids on one of his statements. Oh, maybe that's why they had to come clean, because she's having the bibis. Wow. Carolyn is waiting for Lola's craziness. I miss her from Stars versus Pros. She likes to get a little messy, that Lolo. Someone please. Someone told me the legal age is UT is 16. Okay, but like he's 30 or more.
Yeah.
That's just it's just not morally correct, I don't think, to be sleeping with someone half your age when they're still in their teens, especially. Amber M said is getting get death threats and bullying. Who is? Natalie, who is getting death threats? Fessy? Caleb lost sponsorships and followers. That's why he's saying they haven't been together for months. He's trying to change his image. Ooh. I watched this video of Lolo on Celebrity Big Brother, and she seems psycho. She was a mess on Celebrity Big Brother. A mess.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, this was a pretty fun update. There's a lot of tea going around. I'm sure we could probably do a lot of these. Thanks for hanging out, Brazil. It was nice.
Thank you for having me.
I just did a little I told you so, you know.
Hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Just a little bit of vindication. Could you say it for me like you were right?
You were right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Vindication. Well, if you guys have anything else to say, I'm going to get something to eat and then do the watch the challenge and then go live at 10:30 Eastern time. So please join us then. We got the new ticker going on over here. So please make sure you follow us down over there. We're on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. We can't do anything without you. And you know that we love talking to you guys in the chat room. So we are happy to have you join us. All right, ladies, enjoy my birthday. Yes, it will be on Monday is my birthday. So I will not see you. I'll see you tonight for the challenge. And if you guys do Drag Race at UK or US, I should be doing that this week. So if you do, come by and say hi. But the next time I'll be live will be Monday on my birthday for Sequester.
Hey.
Thanks, Joseph, Blaine, Tamika, Natalie, Carolyn, TJ, CJ, Annette. I'm forgetting
Blaine.
I said Blaine, I think.
Cassandra.
Kennedy. Sam. Natalie.
Lashari. Sorry if I said that wrong. RC.
I think I got it. TE. RC, if I didn't say it already.
Jojo.
Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out with us. Brazil, do you have anything that's going on that you want to mention to anybody? Everything happening?
No, I'm good. Everything's great.
Thanks, Joseph. Love you too. You're such a great supporter. Thank you for the early birthday wish. Thank you, Cassandra. I am one of those Aquarius, though, so like maybe you're gonna hate me. Like you guys hate Caleb. Oh. I love you guys. We'll see you guys shortly. Bye.